Let me ask you this, man. Did Jerry ever come to you because you hooked him up with Easy and them, right?
Yes, sir.
Did he ever straighten you out for that?
Hell no.
Let me ask you this, and I'm trying to say there ain't no other way to ask. Was Jerry Hiller a crook?
Jerry Hiller, it depends on how you define crook. I wouldn't call him a crook, but he was smart. He knew what he was dealing with, and he knew like unknown. Well, I'm gonna say other people did
right.
take advantage of certain people.
Exactly.
That's why I always felt that he did not want me too close to these fellas. Understand this. I'm in business at 19, DJing already. I got my first club at 22. I know how to count. I know what 20% equals. And Jerry had already experienced my business acumen when we got our CBS deal. Because when I got my CBS deal, we got headhunted from by Larkin Arnold. Larkin Arnold's a big-time producer. Bad boy from, he the one that discovered Frankie Beverly and Mays, brought Marvin Gaye over to CBS the whole 9 yards. So we got headhunted from McCullough to go to CBS, Sony. And when it came time to do the deal, Jerry didn't get me the deal. I got my own damn deal. So now come time to do the paperwork. I don't have a manager. Jerry wants to be my manager. I call my lawyer. I say, hey, his name was Kent Clavin, still around. I say, Kent, do I need a manager for this project? He said, for what? What you need a manager for? I said, well, don't you need a manager to do your deal? He said, no. I'm going to do the negotiations. All your manager going to do is call you and tell you what I said. Then you're going to say yes or no. He going to call me and tell me yes or no. Okay? So cut out the middleman, buy yourself a cell phone, and be ready to answer the phone. That's how I learned the game, because they wasn't giving out record music business lessons back then.
Hell no.
They wasn't giving lessons out then. Okay? Wasn't no YouTube, wasn't no books, wasn't no music universities. So if you didn't know somebody that was going to put you up on some game, you wasn't going to get none. So he charged me, I think it was like $7,500 to do the negotiations with Sony. I'm learning the game. He explained it to me as I'm going. I'm getting billed for it, but it's the best lesson I ever got. You get billed for college. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So as this shit is going on, I'm learning the game. So now Jerry realized that this motherfucker's pretty smart. He don't need me. So I saved the crew $20,000 by doing the deal myself. Because if we had to deal with Jerry, we'd had to give Jerry $20,000 plus give the lawyer $7,000. That's $27,000 off of $100. Now we got a $70,000 budget to work with. Because I did the deal myself instead of having $7,500. Now we got $97,000 to work with.
Makes sense to me.
Make a big difference.
Big ass difference.
Make a big ass difference. And I bought my own studio. I bought my own demo studio. Made all my beats at the pad first. Then went to the big studio and recorded that. So now I got all this equipment. I got a studio. We got $20,000 extra to spend to fuck off or whatever. That's what we did. Fuck it off. Okay. And this is how I was always taught to think. So I had a different mindset. I wasn't stuck on being an artist. I wasn't stuck on being a label owner per se. I was trying to get us the game as fast as possible.
You were the businessman.
I was a businessman. But my only problem was when the music business shifted from being about business to got more gangsters, got more street shit, I backed up. Because that ain't what I do. I don't want to.
So you saw Suge and all of them come in.
I saw all of them coming in, and my experiences out of Compton as a young man growing up, I realized if you ain't prepared to kill a mother, leave them alone. Okay? I done been through a lot of shit, man. I done shot at and I ain't no gangster. I done shot at shot at the whole 9 years. That's not what I can do. So I don't want to go back through that shit. So surviving Eve After Dark, surviving Dudo, surviving Skateland. I don't want to be a motherfucking gangster, man. Now I done done some gangster shit, but that ain't what that's not my forefront. I'm like any other motherfucker. I do what I got to do to survive, but that ain't what I do.
You know, seeing you go through it's funny, man. Your history kind of parallel what I go through right now. Because I was one of the first dudes in LA doing podcasts.
Okay.
So I helped a lot of people out. Really genuinely tried to help out. A lot of times was losing money, with helping people. But it always comes back in the end that you can never satisfy people. Yeah. You can never satisfy people. You go always get blamed for everything. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a bit.
Especially when dealing with artists. When you deal with artists, a lot of times, if they're successful, it's all about me. But if you fail, nigga, it's your fault.
Definitely.
Dude, I didn't write that shit. Well, you didn't do this. So people usually want to make a scapegoat. I didn't want to be nobody's scapegoat. I'd rather give you a shot. Been going, do your thing. Good luck. And that's always been my forte.
Well, I like Eiht's attitude with it all because I always feel like if somebody gives you an opportunity to change your life, you got to take the bitter with the sweet.
Oh,
It
definitely.
ain't gonna never be perfect, but I look at it like right now, like if Charlemagne called me tomorrow and said, "Hey, man, we can't with the show no more," I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. That motherfucker, me and Eiht done made some pretty good money fucking with this dude.
Yeah, it's just people expect, your attitude to be different. I don't know. Like I said, I've been through a lot of other and from the situation that, that happened, you know what I'm saying, just a couple of weeks ago, I'll be like, man, it's just another lesson learned. And from where I done been, now I done been places motherfuckers will never go.
Oh, man.
You get me?
Paid for.
I done been around the world, you get me? Foreign countries and all kind of shit. So I just tell you got to pay your dues. When you got to pay your dues with anything, though. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
That's why I never go around and try to, push that narrative of really just bad-mouthing motherfuckers like some motherfuckers do. I try to stay away from the negative bullshit, Sometimes you might, get questioned about certain. But in all, I tell it, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. You get me?
Like Pinocchio, we gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Gangster chronic pose, this is not your average show.